I'm going to quickly explain what crypto shorting is. Now to do this, I'm going to use a fictional coin to help illustrate. I'll call this XYZ coin and its current market value is $10. So when it comes to trading crypto, most people understand that to make money, the price has to go up from where they had bought the coin from. In other words, buying low and selling high. Using an example with XYZ coin, the current market value is $10 a coin and you decide to buy one coin of it. Sometime later, XYZ coin goes to $15 per coin. You sell the one XYZ coin and make a profit of $5 on the sale. That's an example of profiting when the price goes up. Now there's also a way to profit when the price goes down, and this is called shorting, and I'm going to explain how it works. With shorting, there's essentially 4 steps to this, and they're borrow, sell, buy back, and return. So going back to the XYZ coin example, if you were to short it, you would first need to borrow the coin from the exchange, let's just say one coin. The second step would be to sell that one coin immediately at market value. The third step would be to buy back that one coin, and the last step would be to return that one borrowed XYZ coin to the exchange. So here's an example using numbers. You short one XYZ coin at $15, which is the current market price. This means you borrowed one XYZ coin from the exchange and sold it on the market at $15. The price of XYZ coin later drops down to $12 a coin. You buy back the one XYZ coin at $12. You then return the one XYZ coin. This means you bought the one XYZ coin for $12 and sold it for $15 for a $3 profit. With shorting, you're essentially selling first and then buying back later. Here's another example. You shorted one XYZ coin at $15. This means you borrowed one XYZ coin from the exchange and sold it for $15. The price of XYZ coin later goes to $19 a coin. You buy the one XYZ coin back at $19. You then return the one XYZ coin. This means that you bought the one XYZ coin for $19 and sold it for $15, essentially realizing a $4 loss. Because you had to use your own money to buy it back at a higher price, that's why you lost money. In a nutshell, when you're shorting, you profit only when the price goes down and you lose money when the price goes up. So the examples I gave and the whole process of shorting is just a simple explanation. There are several considerations that I haven't addressed to keep the explanation of shorting simple. These considerations are required collateral, interest, margin requirements, the market that you're shorting on, and lastly, liquidations. Now, shorting isn't for beginners and it's really only more so for advanced traders. When you buy low and sell high, the only way you can lose all of your money is if the coin's price goes to zero. And I'm talking on the spot market only. With shorting, however, this isn't the case. The coin's price doesn't need to go to zero for you to lose everything. That's why I would caution you if you decide to short. So that's pretty much what shorting is. Hope you learned something and thanks for watching.